Hey, sippers. Welcome back to another episode of Tea and Champagne Podcast. My name is Lenah.
Hey sippers, my name is Dee.
Yes. And we are here with another episode. Dee, introduce the topic today.
So I can't remember how I came up with this topic, if I came up with it at all, but I do think I did. And today we're talking about shrinking in spaces where I should have stood tall. There's opportunities where I feel I missed my chance to make a name for myself or to position myself to elevate in whatever space I'm trying to elevate in. So we're gonna discuss.
Okay.
We're gonna discuss.
Because I can agree to that too.
Okay.
Before we get into the topic, sippers, housekeeping note, sippers, if you are interested in being a guest or would like to contact us, you may email us at teaandchampagnepod@gmail.com. Also, we would like to hear from you all. We are wanting your journal entries. And I hope that y'all are liking the fact that we are giving y'all journal prompts to comment on with us because I hope it helps. Our Black business of the week is Essential Things, and that is a Chattanooga-based brand offering soybeans, candles, and fragrances made with clean ingredients. If you're looking to shop with intention and support local, this is the spot. And here's something special about Essential Things. They are hosting a candle making class on October the 18th at Macklemore Resort in Rising Fawn. So if you ever wanted to learn the art of candle making while enjoying a beautiful experience, this is your chance. And big shout out to Asha because we have gone to one of her candle making classes and we love it. It was a lot of fun. It was R&B night.
Yes, it was.
So we got to see couples there and gauging in the ambience. And we were singing in there and just having a good time. It was at the Boom store on Glass Street. So shout out to all the Black entrepreneurs and go support Essential Things.
Absolutely. And if you guys can see our decor, 2 candles from Essential Things are on the table right now.
Yeah.
And they're beautiful scents.
And
the
they
candles
smell
we made
good.
they smell good. They are amazing. Shout out to Asha.
So we are also drinking another round of the Cava sparkling wine.
Yeah.
By Freshenet.
Yeah. Y'all, it's good.
It
Clearly.
is good. We are feeling it today.
It will get you there.
And we are relaxed.
Evidently.
Yeah. All right. Well, Dee, before
let's get into the topic. Let's just get into it. Lenah, tell me a situation where you've had to shrink yourself and you should have stood tall. Let's talk about it. We can't change it. It's too late now.
Yeah.
We can't rewind time.
Yeah.
Move forward. And how to, elevate in the future.
I have shrunk myself for a long time. I'm only 4'11".
Girl, shut up.
You know what I'm saying? But no, I think a lot of times that I shrunk myself is probably being in friend groups.
Okay.
Especially in college, trying to fit in with people, trying to go with the crowd, probably not saying no to things so I don't look corny. Because when I used to be like, no, that's wrong, I got teased about.
Okay.
So trying to not resurface that feeling again, trying to be cool and going along with peer pressure. I know many a times I have shrunk myself for that. Relationships or dating situationships with guys, not speaking up for myself. That has caused a lot of shrinkage. Also, at work, being in a Black woman in media in a predominantly white working space, I have shrank myself to not feel like I was good enough. Right. Didn't want to bring up ideas because I didn't think my voice mattered. So I deal with that a lot.
I think a lot of people can relate to everything you just said. And I'm glad that you tapped into other circumstances beyond work. I think people do shrink themselves in friend groups, relationships, family. Sometimes I feel like in my family, which speaking of family, my cousin Jasmine is FaceTiming me right now. I'm gonna get her on the show real quick, y'all. I'm sorry.
We filming our podcast.
It look like you at work. I'm gonna call you right back. Okay, bye. Okay, y'all. My cousin. Shout out to my cousin.
Bloopers.
My sister cousin. Yeah. Family. The fact that she called just now is again. That's the universe talking to us. Because I was about to get into how family has
you manifested.
I did, because I was about to say how family has me shrink in certain spaces because I'm one of four. I'm the second.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's two other siblings after me. So I'm like a double middle child. And everybody is accomplished. Like all the folks got all the things amongst my siblings, career driven and in relationships. I'm the only one that's single right now. And so sometimes I do shrink that part of myself. Like I don't talk about my dating experiences amongst my siblings because they are in healthy relationships. And that's a moment where I do feel like I shrink. And that's an opportunity where I could stand a little bit tall about it and be more transparent about what I'm going through and what this side of life is like versus just kind of keeping it to myself because not everybody's on that wave with me. So family is one in that element, but that's just one example. There's many more, but I won't tap into too many for time's sake. Work, of course, I think y'all have heard me talk about places where I'm trying to get and I shrink down because I think I need to earn my way to those places where I could just stand tall whether I feel like I've earned that space or not. There's, I guess, in my friend circles, I've become better about shrinking less. I know because I've gotten better about that, I think I've gained more friends into my circle. If not friends, at least more acquaintances, people that I have met over time that I do enjoy their company and can see them in public and it's a good time. And I think that's a result of me standing tall to meet new people because in a lot of places where I don't know anyone, I have shrunk to keep it like that. It's not easy to go up to strangers and just say, hey, I'm DeAndrea, I don't know you, who are you? I've been doing that more and more and it's great. And I remember a time when I did not used to do that. If you did not come up to me and include me and invite me, we just weren't going to be cool. But now I kind of invite myself into people's space. And eventually that translates into, well, hey, I'm doing this. You're invited, which is nice because otherwise I don't think I would go anywhere. You can't wait for people to approach you.
I can see that. I can agree to that or relate to it. Yeah, shrinking yourself, family, especially during family times because you think differently. I've always been the younger cousin. I've always had to, I used to feel like if I was myself or said too much, my cousins would want to hang out with me. You know what I'm saying? Because, but it always just felt like, I'm older now, and it's evident they were just trying to dim my light. I'm not even trying to be funny, but I can see, like, I know in the last episode I mentioned that I wanted to create or I wanted to be a singer too. Those are things that I were really passionate about as a child. Yeah. And, I would bring those to my cousins, my older cousins, and they would be like, you can do something else. You got to be a singer. You know what I'm saying? Like, you need to have a plan B. You know what I'm saying? So it kind of discouraged me. And I shrunk myself for years because I thought this particular cousin was just so fun to hang around. I kind of would be quiet around them just to get to sit in the car. Yeah. But, once I start growing and unshrinking myself, interactions just became different. Yeah, I can see that. Yeah, I can agree with that.
I'm glad that you shared that. I think I feel like we want to be comfortable in spaces, and then I also think we want to make other people comfortable around us.
Yeah.
And you have to decide where your boundary lives.
Yeah.
How much do you care about how comfortable other people are? And how much do you care about how much comfortable you are? And then how much is right? Because you also have to live in your discomfort. You can't be moving in ways that only make you comfortable. uncomfortable.
True.
You have to tap into what makes you uncomfortable while balancing what makes you comfortable.
But
and,
that's how you grow.
Yes.
Yeah.
You have to grow into that lane of discomfort and do it scared.
I had to stand up to my mama recently.
Oh my God.
And just tell her no.
What?
Because my mom is a church lady, and she's kind of upset with me because I haven't found a church home yet or a new one.
Okay.
Or that's just the fact that I don't go in general. And I keep on telling her, like, I have a relationship with Christ. I just don't want to go to church.
Yeah.
And she was like, well, my mama told me to do it and I did it. But I had to like really stand up in that and say, well, Mom, like, I'm not you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I'm just not ready to go back to church right now. And, she disagreed with it. She was very vocal about that. But if I go because she's telling me to, then I'm not going to be happy. I don't feel like I've found the right place for me to go. Right. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Right now. So I was proud of myself for disagreeing.
Yeah, that's huge.
And that's about being comfortable with telling people no. Regardless if they like it or not.
Yep.
I go to therapy for that too.
Listen, it's working. It is working because that is not easy, because a lot of people don't use the word no, going back into because they're wanting to make that other person feel comfortable, or they're wanting to, like, they'll sacrifice their own comfort for someone else's comfort by just going along with it. Which is why, like, women find themselves in situations they don't want to be in, and then later on down the line, they realize they had the space to counteract that, and they didn't feel comfortable enough to do that, and they're holding that. They hold that person accountable for not making them feel comfortable enough. Yeah. To tell them no. Yeah. And that's good. People need to know when they were positioning themselves in a way where someone was uncomfortable to speak up. We have to be aware of that. And I try to remember that even about myself in my own situations with my kids. And analyzing and evaluating, am I positioning myself to where my kids cannot come to me authentically? I want to always be an energy around them that they can be transparent around me. I want to be an energy for them to where they don't have to shrink around me. I try to do that. I feel like I accomplish that most days. When I don't feel, there's moments when I don't feel like they felt comfortable to come to me, and I'm like, you know what? I need to relax, because like Mia, my oldest, has actually said, you know what, I'm not going to tell you anything else. Because she'll start telling me things, and I'm going in with the questions. I'm investigating. I'm getting to the root, and I just need to let her talk. And that is just listening is an easy way of letting someone be comfortable to not shrink around you. So I pay attention to that about me. I want people to feel comfortable around me, to be standing tall, including my kids, of course, and everyone else. And I also want people to know when I need to stand tall. I don't want to always take into account if standing tall is going to make them uncomfortable. Yeah, I'm glad you do that. I take notes from you on how you parent your kids, because it's different. It's very different from how we were raised. And I want to be able to be a listening ear to my nephew. I help with raising him with my parents. And he comes to me with a lot of things. I know I told you about a situation that he had at school with one of his classmates, but he comes to me with a lot of things. And I try to tell him these things now, like, Carter, if you are uncomfortable with this, you need to say it. You need to tell somebody. If you don't like playing the guitar anymore, it's okay to say you don't like it. You know what I'm saying? It's okay that you don't want to play lacrosse anymore. It's okay, because at the end of the day, we could be saving some money. But two, you stood up for yourself and you said why you don't like it. We may feel uncomfortable, like, dang, man, we wish you really could still pursue it, but we'll get over it. Yeah. That's just how life goes. Yeah. I just try to teach him those things now so he can grow up and he won't feel like he has to shrink himself now. I love that. Because I did not get that growing up. Yeah. We didn't get those things growing up. We could not speak in a child's place. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? You got to stay in a child's place. You're too young. You're grown. You're not grown.
say those things. But I want my nephew to know that he's not too young or too old to just say what makes him uncomfortable.
Right.
Or what he's curious about. He wants to know things.
Absolutely.
It doesn't have to become bad up. You just have to listen.
Exactly. This is growth. And on that note, we can close.
Yeah, we can. I have an affirmation.
Make sure my cousin was straight.
I have an affirmation with you all. Standing tall is not arrogant. It's alignment. And my prompt question is, do you think we shrink out of fear or out of trying to fit in? And I already answered that, but y'all tell us your thoughts. Send it to our email address or DM us at tenchampagnepod@gmail.com or at tenchampagnepod on Instagram. Yes. Thank y'all. Are you good?
I'm good. The only flipped intention I will say this week is that I sent some emails out to coordinate some meetings to hopefully establish future opportunities. And y'all, it sounds simple, but listen, sending emails can be a task.
Yeah.
Especially when you're trying to create something. So that's an intention I fulfilled and I'm proud.
My intention, I got gas this week.
Hey.
I didn't wait till the end of the week to get some. I got it early.
For your car?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Not no bean gas.
What?
Food gas? Bye, sippers.
Bye.
Have a good day.